Hello everyone, ATR here and welcome to the Hearthstone Beta. This is actually the Open Beta. Open Beta went live a couple days ago from the time of casting this, and we're gonna go do the arena. Now, last time on the arena we didn't do so well, probably saw that, as we always never do well. So this time we're actually going to be taking tips and guides from the latest arena guide for neutral commons from Trump, once again. But we're going to be combining it with Anti-Gravity's arena draft section that actually includes class-specific picks. So yeah, we're gonna go with that and hopefully draw us a winning a winning draft, right? So let's see. We got ourselves Paladin, Warrior, and Hunter. What do we want to choose here? According to Anti-Gravity, he says that the Paladin is the first pick as far as arena. He says that it has great cards across all rarities, Paladin cards, and the hero power synergize very well with a lot of neutral cards. You can draft a very strong deck with neutral cards and some key class cards. The great class cards like True Silver's Champion, Alder Peacekeeper, Argent Protector, or Consecration are great to keep up early momentum while still being good late game alongside your hero power and other late game class cards. This makes Paladin very strong in any stage of the game. So yeah, I mean, obviously he says there that it's personal opinion, obviously, and personal playstyle and experience factors in a lot. Says, in my opinion, there's a gap between the top 5 and bottom 4 classes, but within the classes are pretty close to each other. So yeah, I mean, from the picks here, I mean, Warrior and Hunter don't really rank up that high. The Hunter is, you know, the bottom barrel and the Warrior's 6th. So I guess we'll go with the Paladin. I'm not very proficient with the Paladin myself, at least not in Constructed. I've been working with it a little bit, but I don't have enough cards yet to be able to make a good deck, so I haven't had a lot of experience with it. And even though I like the 1/1 ability that it gets, I like more the active abilities like, say, the Druid, where you actually hit with the ability rather than summon it and try to hit with it next turn. But I guess we'll go with that. I mean, it's supposed to be the best class here, according to Anti-Gravity, so there we go. A little bit of a spoiler here, guys. The deck is going to take quite a while to build because I'm going to be explaining a little bit too much about the picks. So anyways, we start off with our rare. We get Murloc Tidecaller, Wild Pyromancer, and Mind Control Tech. I do like the Mind Control Techs, but I don't think it's going to be a good pick for Arena. And let's see what Anti-Gravity has to say about the rares. So, Murloc Tidecaller, I'm pretty sure is a terrible pick because you don't want Murlocs and you can't guarantee Murlocs. And yeah, looking at it, it's in the terrible pile. Wild Pyromancer is considered an above average card, and I would agree. I mean, it's nice. It's a nice sweeper, but you can't guarantee that you're going to get the spells to work with it. But, you know, it's a nice choice. And Mind Control Tech is where? It's also in the above average section. So which one do I want to get? I mean, Wild Pyromancer would kind of help me control and get rid of his guys, whereas Mind Control Tech, yeah, it takes a guy from him if he has 4 on the field, but I think if he has 4 on the field, I'm already behind and this isn't going to change the game much. So I guess in this situation, we're going to take that Wild Pyromancer. Another rare, Twilight Drake, Cold Light Seer, and Violet Teacher. Let's see where these guys rank. Do I actually have the mouse cursor on? No, I think I hit it. There we go. That should show it now. So there we go. So let's see. The Violet Teacher is considered to be a good card. Okay. The Cold Light Seer, I'm pretty sure it's a terrible choice. Yeah, Cold Light Seer, because again, Murloc's not a good choice for Arena. And the Twilight Drake is considered a great card. And yeah, I would agree in that sense. Violet Teacher is nice, but I can't guarantee that I can get the spells to trigger it. And the Twilight Drake is just nice overall. So yeah, we'll take that. And here we go. Noble Sacrifice, Argent Protector, and Acidic Swampus. Swampus is considered by Trump to be one of the best card picks ever in Arena, because it is a 3/2 for 2, which is great. And the ability that it has, it's either irrelevant and it's just a solid 3/2 for you know, a lot of heroes, or it destroys a weapon, which is amazing. So I mean, it's ranked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's ranked 5th in the top picks for Trump. For anti-gravity, that card is also top pick. So yeah, I guess we'll take that. Argent Protector is considered a great card, which I would normally pick if it wasn't for the Swampoos. And the Noble Sacrifice is just considered usually bad. Where is it? Well, actually, it's considered average. So yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's one of the most useful secrets for Paladin. But yeah, in this case, we're taking that Ooze because it's just a solid pick. And aside, besides the fact that I like some other cards, we're gonna follow this guide and hopefully it makes us a winning deck, right? So let's see here. Cult Master, Reckless, Rocketeer, and Nightblade. Nightblade, I can tell you for a fact, it's terrible. It's simply terrible. It's the terrible pile for Trump, and I'm sure Anti-Gravity feels the same. Reckless Rocketeer is considered poor, and it's logical why. I mean, 5/2. And the Cult Master is not considered to be that great either, but it is a game changer? No, never mind. This is actually an excellent card. What am I thinking? Yeah, Cold Master is a no-brainer, apparently. Cold Master is great for anti-gravity, so yeah, Cold Master it is. And yeah, why wouldn't be? It says that even though it's not that great as the stats, the simple fact of playing it changes what your opponent wants to do, and he has to focus on taking it out, because the threat of you getting cards is just too great. Archmage Redemption and Shield Bearer, both, I mean, all of these are pretty lame. As far as these two, the Archmage is considered a poor card, which can be good depending on the number of spells you have, but we don't have any so far. The Shield Bearer is just terrible because it doesn't attack, and Redemption, as far as anti-gravity, says that it's usually bad. So in this situation, I think we're going to take the Archmage simply because it's a big... No, you know what? Since they're both... let's see what... Anti-gravity says for the Archmage. Average. Yeah, usually bad Redemption. Okay, so yeah, the Archmage does eke out on Redemption. So yeah, we'll take that. I do like Redemption in the Constructed, but I guess there's no real way to get it to use here. At least not much. Dark Iron Dwarf, Stormpike Commando, and Blessing of Wisdom. This guy is still pretty amazing, even though it got a little bit nerfed. It is considered the second top pick for Trump, and Anti-Gravity tends to agree on that. It's top pick, so yeah. Blessing of Wisdom is a above average, and Stormpike Commando is somewhere in the usually bad. No, it's an average card, but yeah, Dark Iron Dwarf. There. This guy horrible. This guy not so great. And Hand of Protection is usually bad. Ogre Magi is above average. Trump considers the Ogre Magi a poor choice. But between the choices that we're giving, the Grimscale Oracle is never pick. There's actually a section on Anti-Gravity's draft that says never pick, and the Grimscale Oracle is there. So I guess we're going to take that Ogre Magi. It's the highest ranking of all these three, so we have some spell power. Hopefully we'll get some spells. Stranglethorn Tiger, Stormpike Commando, and Argent Protector. I'm pretty sure we're going to take that Argent Protector. It's a great choice. The Stranglethorn Tiger is... above average, and Trump considers it a good card. But yeah, Argent Protector works very well. Murloc Tidehunter is one of those poor ones, because it's just one health creatures that can get removed there easily. The Mad Bomber is actually a good card, according to Trump, even though it has a random factor. That 3/2 is just solid always, so you might take that. Frostwolf Warlord is actually ranked lower than the Mad Bomber, so as much as I would want to take this guy because I can't synergize it with my guy, I mean, the tier list just says it all. Let's see what Anti-Gravity has to say about that. The Mad Bomber is a good card, and the Frostwolf Warlord is also good. So yeah, we're going to take that ranking tier and take the Mad Bomber. Sorry, Frostwolf Warlord, maybe next time. Rares, Ancient Watcher, Injured Blade Master, and Murloc Tidecaller. This guy, I'm pretty sure it's not good. Ancient Watcher, yeah, it's a terrible choice. Injured Blade Master is not bad, but not the best. Where is he? Injured. Why doesn't it show? Is it not there? Let me do a quick search for him then. Ah, there it is. Okay, so that's a good pick. And the Murloc Tidecaller, we already know that that's not a choice. So yeah, we're going to take this guy. Sucks that we can't heal him, but maybe we'll get something that actually heals and synergizes with that. Dread Corsair is a bad choice, especially because we don't have any weapons. If we had picked some True Silver champions at this point, we would have taken this, because, you know, it would be free, but in this situation, it's just, nope, it doesn't add up. Harvest Golem is probably going to be our pick. Harvest Golem is a top pick for Anti-Gravity, and is ranked as an excellent card, the third best card for Trump, and the Blessing of Wisdom, we had already seen that it's good. It's an above average choice, but, I mean, the tier list has spoken. Wolf Rider, Elven Archer, and Repentance. Repentance is considered a terrible choice, and I would agree, because, I mean, you can't really rely on it. Trump says that the Elven Archer is a poor choice, and the Wolf Rider is an average choice. Anti-Gravity says that the Wolf Rider is... where is it? Where is it? Wolf Rider is an average choice, and the Elven Archer is usually bad. So I guess in this situation, since the Wolf Rider does actually, you know, rank higher, we're gonna take him. It's nice, I like him. I mean, it's essentially 3 damage removal, so we can use him like that. Ooh, Venture Co, Bluegill Warrior, and Corehound. Corehound is horrible because it has very low health, and everybody agrees. The Bluegill Warrior is nice because it removes, but where is it ranked? It's actually ranked higher than the than the Wolf Rider because it costs 2, so that's a nice choice. But the Venture Co Mercenary, I actually know that it's an excellent card. Top pick, it is the 7th highest ranking card for Trump. And Anti-Gravity says that it's also a great pick. So yeah, we'll take that Venture Co Mercenary. Blessing of Kings, Spellbreaker, and War Golem. The Blessing of Kings is a good choice. Spellbreaker is no longer the #1 pick for Trump. He has reconsidered that and actually bumped it down all the way. Well, actually, I don't even know what rank it is. It's ranked good. It's not an excellent card. It's just the 3rd best in the good pile. And the War Golem is down there in the average pile just because it's a solid, you know, minion, but it's vulnerable to Big Game Hunter. So let's see which one of these actually ranks higher. Let's see if we can use Anti-Gravity. So he says that the Blessing of Kings is a good pick, and obviously it is, 4/4 to a minion. But the Spellbreaker is a great choice. So yeah, simply because of that, we're going to go with the Spellbreaker. Silence is always nice. Argent Protector, Blessing of Might, and a Harvest Golem. Ooh. Blessing of Might is usually bad, and even though that 3 damage is nice, but yeah, I mean, there's probably better choices, and there is. Argent Protector, we already know is great. Where does the Harvest Golem lie in this situation? It's a top pick. Okay, and yeah, Trump says that it's the 3rd best one, so we're going to take another Harvest Golem. So it wins out against that Argent Protector. Holy Light, Murloc Raider, and Humility. Ooh, all of these are actually kind of bad. The Murloc Raider is a never pick, a never pick thing, because it's a 1/2 for 1. I mean, Trump also says it's the bottom of the pile. It's like the 4th down worst. Holy Light is terrible. It works in Constructed, you know, for against the burn decks, but in Arena, that's terrible. And Humility is usually bad. So simply because of that ranking, we're going to go with Humility. Maybe it'll help us out at some point by knocking down some big threat. Here we go, Reckless Rocketeer, Hand of Protection, and Boulder Fist Ogre. While this is nice to give, Divine Shield, we already have Argent Protector for that. And this is considered to be a usually bad choice, and the Boulder Fist Ogre is just amazing. It's a great pick according to Anti-Gravity, and Trump has him in the excellent picks. So yeah, we'll take that Boulder Fist Ogre, and it's a nice beefy guy, 6/7 for 6. I mean, it's amazing. Mogushan Warden, Earthen Ring Farseer, and Argent Protector. I'm pretty sure it's going to be this guy. The Earthen Ring Farseer is actually an excellent choice according to Trump. So we might actually take that. Anti-Gravity says that the Earthen Ring Farseer is actually a good choice. And the Mogushan Warden is just bad. It's usually bad, I think. Yeah, usually bad. And Trump says that the Mogushan Warden is terrible. Okay. So the question is which one to choose between these two. I think I'm going to go with the Argent Protector in this case. Because I don't know which one would be ranked higher. I mean, Trump says that this is an excellent card, and Anti-Gravity says that this is a great card, and he actually ranks it higher than the Earthen Ring Farseer. So I think I'm gonna go with that one simply because of the utility on this. This you can heal yourself or heal a minion, which is also a nice utility. But I like my divine shields, especially with the paladin. So I think we'll take that. Another hand of protection, a raging worgen, and a humility. Well, the worgen is hands down the one that we're gonna take here. The raging worgen is considered I moved my over here. It's considered a good pick by anti-gravity, and Trump considers it the bottom of the pile of the good. So we'll take the raging worgen. Reason for that is because we don't have a reliable way of triggering it. If we were, say, a mage or a warrior, the value on that guy would go up incredibly. So Defender of Argus, Divine Favor, or Injured Blade Master. Now we know that the Blade Master is a good pick, but I'm pretty sure the Defender of Argus is a top pick. Yeah, there it is. And Divine Favor, while it sounds good, it is an average pick because it can be amazing or it can just suck. You can actually just leave it there on your hand the entire time because your opponent never has cards and he's just top decking and you have a useless card in your hand. So yeah, we'll take that Defender of Argus. It works well with our little guys and all the other minions that we've drawn because we haven't drawn a single spell, if I'm not mistaken. Well, we have a humility. Okay, never mind. We have one spell. Wow. Another humility, a Bloodfen Raptor, and an Ironforge Rifleman. The Bloodfen Raptor is probably going to be the one simply because it's a solid minion, a 3/2 for 2. Anti-Gravity says that the Bloodfen Raptor is an average pick. The Ironforge Rifleman is usually bad, so yeah, we'll just take that guy. We already know that Humility is also a bad choice, so yeah, Bloodfen Raptor. Giving us some more 3/2s there, those are always nice. The Injured Blade Master once again, the Questing Adventure or Divine Favor. So we know that Divine Favor isn't great, the Injured Blade Master is better than that, and the Questing Adventure is actually considered average in the same scale of this one, because while it can snowball out of control, you can't reliably get it to snowball out of control in Arena, so yeah, we'll take that Injured Blade Master again, so we have 2 of these guys, and no way to heal them, which is sad. Frost Elemental, Mad Bomber, and Blessing of Might. I'm pretty sure this guy's gonna win. The Frost Elemental is considered an average card by Anti-Gravity. The Mad Bomber is considered good, and the Blessing of Might is considered usually bad. Trump agrees with that in the sense that the Mad Bomber is the second pick in the good pile, and the Frost Elemental is in the average pile. So yeah, another Mad Bomber, more RNG. Hopefully the gods are gonna smile on us. River Crocolisk, Lord of the Arena, or Bluegill Warrior. I think this guy might win in this situation. Let's see. Trump says that the Lord of the Arena is a terrible pick, I think. No, a poor pick. It's the top of the poor because of the health value, essentially. If it was switched around, it would be better, but no. The Bluegill Warrior is in the average pick because, like I said, it's essentially 2 damage for 2. And the River Crocolisk is... Where is he? Where is it? I'm gonna have to look for it again. River... there we go. River Crocolisk is also poor, even lower ranked than Lord of the Arena. Let's see what Anti-Gravity has to say about this. The Lord of the Arena, usually bad. The Bluegill Warrior is an average pick. And the River Crocolisk is usually bad. So yeah, the Bluegill Warrior is actually going to win in this situation. Because yeah, essentially he's a 2 damage spell removal thing. Shellwind Yeti, best card according to everybody. Trump has it ranked as number 1. Top pick for Anti-Gravity, and it's easy to see why. It's a 4/5 for 4. It's just a solid minion. Abusive Sergeant is an average, and Noble Sacrifice, we said that it's also average. So yeah, Shellwind Yeti all the way. More Hands of Protection, more Blessing of Wisdom, or War Golem. The War Golem is ranked in the usually bad, the Hand of Protection is usually bad, and the Blessing of Wisdom is average, above average actually. So I guess we're going to take that guy instead, because that is higher ranked according to Anti-Gravity. And yeah, I mean, we can put it on some guy and get ourselves some cards, and you can also put it on his minions and have him draw cards for you, so that's always nice. Tauren Warrior, Scarlet Crusader, Ironforge Grizzly, Scarlet Crusader hands down. It is, again, ranked by... it is ranked good by Anti-Gravity. The Ironforge Grizzly is ranked average, and the Tauren Warrior is ranked terrible. Trump would agree in that selection, although he considers the Scarlet Crusader an excellent choice. It's ranked 8th in his ranking. The Iron Fur Grizzly is not that bad according to him. It's average, in the bottom of the pile of the average. And the Tauren Warrior is just bad, because it sounds good, but it's just bad. So yeah, Scarlet Crusader is good. Yeah. Young Dragonhawk, horrible pick. Bottom of the pile, and the terrible. Novice Engineer used to be very good, but with the recent nerf, it is now usually very bad. It is... where is it actually? Novice Engineer. It is in the middle of the poor choices for Trump. It fell all the way there. And let's see, Anti-Gravity says that the Novice Engineer is usually bad because of that nerf. The Young Dragonhawk is a never take. And the Blessing of Kings is good. So we're going to take that Blessing of Kings, get ourselves another spell and some buffs. And we haven't gotten any weapons. That sucks. No Silverhand... Iron, silver, whatever. Iron, silver protectors. Youthful Brewmaster, Lord of the Arena, or Ironbeak Owl. Ironbeak Owl, even though it does have a silence, is not that great. The Lord of the Arena, we already know that it's horrible. And the Youthful Brewmaster is very nice because it has that 3-2 for 2. And it also has a very nice little battle cry that you can use to your advantage at some points. Trump considers it a good card, so we'll take that Brewmaster. And for our last pick, we do get an Equality, a Murloc Tightcolor, and a Crazed Alchemist. We know this one is bad. The Crazed Alchemist is ranked where? Crazed Alchemist in the average pile, and the Equality is above average. So we'll take that. It's a nice way to get rid of some stuff. We can actually, if we get lucky, combo it with a Wild Pyromancer very nicely and kill anything on the field as a board swipe. You Wild Pyromancer an Equality and it kills everything, so that's nice. So we'll take that Equality. So that is a very spiky build. We do have a lot of early drops, so hopefully that means we'll be able to get a lot of momentum going in the early game. And yeah, we don't have very heavy hitters in the late game. We have one Boulder Fist Ogre and a Venture Core Mercenary. The Archmage doesn't really hit hard, but yeah, hopefully we can just beat him down over time with all these guys. Yeah, let's go ahead and head into a game and see what we get. Hold on, give me a second. Did I actually draw any one-cost minions? No, we just drew Humility and a Blessing of Poison. So yeah, we're looking for the 2 droppers, the Bloodfin Raptor, preferably Bloodfin Raptor, or a Mad Bomber would be the best start for us. There we go, so let's jump into it. No consecrations, no true silver champion. That's what I was trying to say before, and I couldn't find the words. So yeah, I mean, not feeling too confident about this deck, but I mean, it didn't actually give us that. And we're going up against another Paladin, which will probably have true silver champions because people are just a lot more lucky than I am. I'm going to send this guy back, even though you do need cards to get him to work, but this guy's just a little bit more solid and more reliable at that turn. And that guy doesn't really help us out. We actually have no way to get those spell creatures guys to work. But at least we got the Mad Bomber, so that's great.
Well met.
Mad Bomber is the perfect way to start. If he decides to coin into something, we might be able to kill that something. There's a play that we could do, but that would be probably until turn 4. And that is to turn 3 Raging Worgen and turn 4 Mad Bomber to try to trigger the Worgen. But I don't think I want to concede map controls just simply because I have that possibility. So yeah, go ahead and Mad Bomber has a turn. Who's it gonna hit? It's gonna hit him twice and me once. That's nice. I mean, at least it went skewed in my favor. Would have preferred to hit him more times, but oh well. River Crocodile comes out. It is gonna be able to clear our guy. However, we do have another choice ourselves, and we have a Raging Worgen. I'm actually gonna throw out that Raging Worgen and give him some threats, because that guy actually doesn't kill the Raging Worgen, so that's perfect. And we're gonna keep hitting him. And the reason for that is because we can trigger the Raging Worgen off of that thing if it doesn't get damaged. So he now has a 3-cost minion that he doesn't want to deal with. And next turn, if we do manage to get the combo off with the Worgen, we can Dark Iron Dwarf it to hit for a little bit more.
Let me think.
Oh, depends on what he does here. He does have 3 mana. What is he gonna choose? gonna coin into a 4 and hit it with a 2 silver champion, right? No, Hammer of Wrath. Okay, well, lucky him that he got a Hammer of Wrath. So he gets rid of my guy. Gets rid of the coin, hits me. So in this situation, we are going to keep hitting him, I think. We can either drop a Shilwyn Yeti or this guy and just hit him for even more, because I see no reason to get rid of that right away and lose my guy, so yeah. Let's just keep the pressure on then. Dark Iron Dwarf, buff this guy up, and hit him for 5. And you want to play the beatdown game with me? Well, let's play the beatdown game. I got more guys and I got the initiative, and you already lost your coin. True Silver Champion can come out here and kill my dwarf, but he would take the 4 damage, reduced by 2. Next turn, depends on what he does. We can Shilwyn Yeti, or we can Harvest Golem and Hero Power to utilize our mana a little bit more, or Harvest Golem and Bloodfin Raptor. I don't want to run out all my cards. I want to have options. So he's finally going to trade that, loses both of those, and he is going to force me to get rid of that thing, which is unfortunate for... Oh, actually, no, we have a Humility. Well, isn't that fantabulous for us? Okay, so we're going to Humility that and just Shilwyn Yeti. Yeah. Whee. So that guy's down to 1 damage. It's going to need to kill more stuff, and we have ways of getting rid of him now. Probably going to use a Shilwyn Yeti to get rid of him next turn and just keep on hitting. He has a lot of cards, though, and we are down to 3. Next turn, we're probably going to Boulder Fist over just to get even more threats on the field.
I wonder.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I mean, we're not out of the woods here. It's still a tough fight, but I'm feeling good of that. So that guy loses his damage. Unfortunate, but expected, essentially.
Not.
That guy gets a shield. And we are going to kill the golem or ghoul, whatever you call it, and pop the shield. And kill that. Okay, so no Boulder Fist Ogre this turn, even though it is a great choice because I think I can get rid of a lot more stuff. So we get rid of this big guy over here so he doesn't get out of control. We pop this shield, just simply to pop it. We get this guy and kill that. And that is for 6. I can get a Bloodfin Raptor out there and a Hero Power. Yeah. I would have liked to gotten the Boulder Fist Ogre out there, but he can't actually do 5 damage to it if I leave it like that. So, yeah. So first things first, we kill that, only taking 1 damage. We can kill this if he wants. We are going to pop the shield if he wants to kill it. We're going to Murloc. Get rid of that. We're going to get a Bloodfin Raptor out there and a 1 cost creature, 1 damage creature. So a recruit. So yeah, he's going to go for my 4-3 because it's the biggest threat. But we still keep the board advantage even though we don't have a lot of firepower. And the Boulder Fist Ogre is still another option here. Ugh, another Arch Protector. Son of a bitch. And he's just being a little nerd there. So yeah, he's going to kill that because it's the highest damage creature on the field. Defender of Arguses. Ew, so that's actually pretty good for him. Twilight Drake is an option. 4, 5, 6, 7. It's actually going to get only 4-3, which is kind of horrible. We need to get rid of that for 4. I guess we're going to have to put out the Ogre. Just make a big threat. So let's get rid of this guy. Sacrifice a couple of our guys. Get rid of that. And Boulder Fist Ogre. No reason to attack with that thing because it just dies. Let's keep it on the field and give it more threats. So Boulder Fist Ogre on the field. He can't get rid of it with what he has right now, but he has still 5 cards in his hand. And I am running out of options here. I need more cards if I want to get this Twilight Drake to work, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I have no card draw aside from that. What was it called? The Cult Master. And I don't see how that's actually going to get us much. So he knows that obviously that Boulder Fist Ogre is going to have to work through that taunt, so he's in an okay spot right now. Okay, so Harvest Golem comes out,
Move quickly.
and Defender of Argus. So he has quite a bit of Defender of Argus. This is your Blade Master on the field. This is not good. This guy's gonna become 3 damage, so it can die to that, although that can kill it. This guy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to run out everything. The Twilight Drake doesn't make much sense to bring out. It's a 4/3. Well, this is also a 4/3. But I can bring these 2 guys out at the same time, so yeah. I'm gonna hit the highest damaging guy right now. And we're actually gonna bring out 2 4/3s that would kill a lot of stuff. So yeah, we're gonna hold this guy back. Stupid, I think. Yeah, it's stupid. Okay, so we're running out our entire hand. That Twilight Drake is now a crappy card. That's why I was thinking of running him out, but at least here I have 4 threats, and he has to deal with them in other manners. The 1/1... Oh, that's a nasty way of dealing with all these guys. So he deals with that like that, he deals with the other one like that, and he deals with this one by just hitting it with the 4/4. He's got all the answers in his card. He has regained the advantage. And I think it might be because of something I did wrong. I don't know. So it goes for me, because I can't get rid of the taunt. Mad Bomber comes out. We are going to... Ugh. That's a bad choice, because if he hits that, we're done. But... said that. Mad Bomber it up. Oh, that screws that up.
That was a mistake.
And yeah, that's actually going to be game. I see no way of getting out of this, so he's going to do 6, 7, 8, 12. Well, we're not dead just yet, but we're pretty much dead. Nah, fuck it, we're just going to throw out a Twilight Drake with nothing on it. Just to add insult to injury there. So yeah, there's not a lot we can do here. I mean, if I had drawn an Equality Consecrate, it would have been different, but we didn't. Still got 18 cards in there, so it's going to be a long dig, and we have no card draw. We didn't actually get much choices for card draw aside from him getting, what is it, the, what is he doing? He needs to get rid of the Drake, otherwise, yeah, there you go. Okay. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, we didn't get much card draw aside from the Blessing of Wisdom, which we did draw, and the Cold Master, so yeah. So that guy's getting healed up.
Reporting for duty.
And we are dead this turn. We can clear something off the board. We can reduce damage a little bit by killing that. So let's get more cards, see if we can draw anything good. You get an Archmage, that's not going to help us. He can deal 10, 13, 14 damage. Can't kill us this turn, but he sure as hell will try.
Ready for this?
Let's put out the Archmage just because it's a big threat, but I doubt that he's going to go for it. He's just going to go for me and bring me down to very low amounts of health. If he has any additional damage, he probably kills me. So he said that's 14 damage, which he just needs 3 if he has a true Silver Champion. He still needs 2 more. Yeah, you need 2 more damage. Anything else you got? Okay, so he goes for my guy, and... no. Okay, so he doesn't have any damage here, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. Swamp Boost comes out, we do that, we do this, we kill that, and we can see. Well, okay, well that didn't go very well. I mean, I felt nice playing, you know, powerful units, but he had better picks than us, better choices in his hand, and essentially just outplayed us there. Not entirely sure if there was anything else I could have done differently that would have actually made much of a difference, but you guys can let me know, because obviously it's easier to see mistakes from backseat. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I think I'm probably going to jump into another one right after this and release it on a different date. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.